Hello, everyone. I put it in student view. I hope that it's similar to what you're going to see. Please do not base your assignments and deadlines by what you see here over here on the right-hand side or on the calendar part because they don't always list them. And if they do list them, it's not always in a specific order and you may miss one. So whenever you open our course in Canvas on the shell and you see the home page, please take a moment to read these. This is a shortcut to the modules page, and this is a shortcut to the announcements. Please check them at least every other day because I do upload helpful information. So if you have an iPhone, I have some information here that will be free and helpful on uploading your work into the course. If you have an Android phone, go ahead and read this. It's not exactly the same, but if you have the Notes app on your Android, it will be similar. All right, so I'm going to go to the modules. So log in, check over the home page, make sure there's nothing new posted at the top. And you can use the shortcuts if you want. Check the announcements and then go to the modules page. The modules page is where you're going to go every time. Right here, you have your weekly check-ins. As you notice, the week 3 ends tonight at 11:59 p.m. Week 4 is going to open tomorrow morning. And if you notice this little triangle here, just dropped it down, close it. If you don't see these links on the left-hand side, click on these 3 little brackets here, they open up. Here's a free graphing calculator and a video explaining how to use it. Now let's go to Mathematics of Money. And down here at the bottom is section 2, homework assignment, managing money. Once I'm done with this lecture video, I'm going to post it in here. As you see here, this assignment is locked until 8 a.m. and I'm recording a little bit sooner than that. So I'm going to leave student view, but you'll see this. Once you see this, you're going to click start assignment, take quiz, whatever it says right here. All right, I'm going to leave student view and let's look at it. So this assignment counts towards your homework grade and the expectations. Again, the video will be right here posted once you log into it. Section 2, managing money. It's gonna open this morning. It's gonna have a lock time at 11:59 p.m. next Monday night. And let's just look at this right quick. So on the second part of the Managing Money project, this is the sheet that I want. You're going to have notes, you're going to have math work, and you're going to add information to the works cited page from section 1. But just make sure and label on your notes and your math work section 2, Managing Money. Now, some of you might not have a whole lot from section 1 on your notes and math part. That is fine. This is the 2 sheets, the notes and math work you're going to need to help clarify and put with your exam portion. After I get to that point, I'll do a lecture video over what to expect on that. But at this point here, this is what I want. I want you to fill all of this out and upload just this paper. Hang on again to the math work and the notes that you have. You're going to use that when you do the big exam. Be sure and have a works cited page. You should already have one started from section 1. You might not have anything on section 1 works cited, but you need to have that because each section homework assignment you're going to do, you're going to add to that works cited because that works cited goes with your exam for this section. Question 2, it should have been question number 1, and my apologies. I will correct this notation before I get this out to you this morning. What is your degree plan? I know it's a short blank here, but just put what's your degree plan. You're wanting to do business, you want to get associate's degree in business, you want a bachelor's degree in business, and so on. This is just an example. You may have something else in mind. What is your career goal? So your career goal, if it is business, are you planning on owning your own business? Or are you planning on running a corporation? Whatever it is, that's what I mean here. And again, you may run out of line space here, and that might be something I edit here in just a few minutes. Do you plan on attending a four-year college after you graduate from ASUN? And if so, say yes. And you can put here, well, just it's a yes or no, but in your notes, you're going to put what college you have in mind. You may have multiple colleges in mind, but it's good to already have a game plan. Do you plan on attending grad school? If so, put yes here. And in your notes, you state where, master's, specialists, or doctoral, or all of them, So make sure and take notes on that because again, when you do the compiling of all these section homeworks into one exam, professional little portfolio kind of like thing to submit, you're going to want this information. Question 2. This question will take some research. So on my on-site classes, I explain in person what I'm expecting. So this is online. I am explaining it through a lecture video. I gave you this link here. I said, go to this link here, and I want you to compare the differences between income that you could make after graduating. So they say, and believe me, it's just an expectation because each year money and numbers and everything changes, right? If you notice, cost of living goes up every year. So it's not going to be exact. You're just going to get a rough idea. So go on to that web link. And if you use a different web link, please put it on your works cited. Put this on the works cited too, using this web link. And you're going to go in there and see what is the expected pay for a high school graduate in Arkansas. And you'll write that down. And then you're going to figure out the expected for 2-year college, a bachelor's degree. So associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, grad school degree. So get all that information. What you're doing is you're just comparing. So you'll put high school graduate can earn blah, blah. 2-year college, which is associate's degree, can learn this. 4-year college, bachelor's. Grad school, master's, doctoral, specialist, whatever. So just, get that information. Now focus on the area of your career. Go. Okay, so what is the expected first year? So you're going to research your career, and you can find it here too. And if not, and you find it a different web link, and you make sure and works out it, and just kind of get an estimate. Again, by the time you graduate, the income will be a little bit more. So you're just getting an idea. What is your expected top out? Sometimes it will tell you that your starting amount is this much and your top out pays this. If it does not give you all that information, get as much information you can get and be clear on these 2 blanks. If you plan on having your own business, you'll need to get an estimate based on the area you choose to work in. Please contact me if you have any questions, okay? Complete the table below using the worksheet, Unit 4B, which is provided for you in the modules page. I'll go back to that. You will need to research multiple blanks and determine the best option for you. You'll need to research and fill in the multiple blanks. Okay. How much would you like to save each month? So do you want to save $100 each month for 10 years? What bank did you choose? So you're going to have to do some research. Oh, yeah, my apologies, guys. Research the multiple banks. I said blanks. Multiple banks. So this is where you're going to do, you're going to research multiple banks, find out, and you're going to works out each bank that you research and figure out what it is that you would get on interest earned. If you did simple interest, compounded interest, or compounded interest rate. So you're going to do this research. You're going to figure out which banks are your best option, and then figure out how much they are going to pay you for a simple interest rate, compounded interest rate. Unit 4B worksheet is going to have examples of how to fill in this table. And again, the math work is going to be done on a separate sheet. And then hang on to the math work. Make sure and label it correctly and easy to understand, because you're adding the math, all that math work to the exam that will be given after all the section homeworks has been assigned. And I just want to take a minute. So let's go to the modules page. And if you go to the module managing or mathematics of money, right here is where, okay, course, these are managing goals. That is helpful information. And then notes right in here is where you're going to find worksheets. And please don't forget you have these 3 assignments to do as well. Thank you.